Hey, what's up everybody? It's Don, and today we're adding a new member to the family thanks to HP, and man, I can't thank them enough for sending me a Reverb. I've been super curious about this headset. You know, ever since I got the Pimax 8KX, I've been really spoiled to this high resolution VR. I tell you what, it is no joke. You get into those 4K ranges and man, VR just looks totally new again. So I can't wait to get it unboxed. I can't wait to test it out, and I can't wait to take you guys with me while I do. So let's go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it unboxed and get it all set up, shall we? Let's do it. All right, so slicing in. Oh yeah, there we go. That always feels so good when you just slice it across really slow. Oh, there we go. And pop. There we go. All right. So down, and put the scissors down, and boom. There we go. So a box within a box. And there we have the actual headset. Very cool. Boom. Yay. All right. So now inside this box, we have another box with a bunch of stuff. And here we go. All right. So warranty card. Looks like we've got other Instructables right here. We will save those for later. Looks like a mini DisplayPort to DisplayPort adapter. Very cool there. And okay, so it looks like some sort of a housing, some sort of a cable housing here. So we will probably find out what that's all about. All right, so the cord here. Right off the bat, I'm going to say cord is a bit heavy. You know, definitely getting used to a lighter cord with, like, say, the Oculus Rift S. But very sturdy, very, very solid construction here. So it looks like we've got our single display port and probably going to be off to a display port and USB 3.0. So very cool there. All right, and let's see here, another layer comes out. And we have the controllers. So these are the standard Windows mixed reality controller. You guys know I do have the Samsung Odyssey Plus, and I'm not gonna lie, out of the Windows mixed reality controllers, I do prefer that controller. And interestingly enough, I can actually pair that controller with this one. They've done a slight redesign, Samsung did, to the hard ridges and things like that on the Windows mixed reality controller. But overall, it is your standard Windows mixed reality controller. I do appreciate the fact that it does have the trackpad and the analog stick. Obviously, though, the Windows mixed reality controller for me is always a little lacking in the buttons. So standard grip, standard trigger. You've got your Windows button, you've got this button, but I really would like to and prefer that everybody standardizes to something similar to the Oculus Touch controllers, because to me, those are the controllers that I prefer. So anyway, other controller is going to be the same. So right here, the headset. Now, I got to tell you, this is interesting. It's cool that HP puts it in like a cloth bag inside the box. That kind of makes it feel a little more premium here. And then we've also got cardboard protecting everything right here as well. So take the cardboard out, and wow, you know, I've got to say, this thing is like super, super lightweight. I mean, like really, really feels like I've got very, very little in my hands here. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like this form factor. This to me, it screams the original Oculus Rift. And and I just love it just smaller and more compact. I like the circle in the back. Here's more of that heavy cable coming off, and I can see now where that clips in. Looks like you got a headphone jack here. So very cool. Now they do have two different versions of this. They have the Pro version, which is basically the exact same headset, but it comes with this right here, which is the leather. The leather replaceable cushion. I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer this one in the consumer version. It's very soft, it's very springy, so feels really good against the face. So very, very cool there. All right, so that's about it for the contents of the box. Let's go ahead and get all the software set up, which I've already got set up from my Odyssey, and let's just jump right into the Cliff House, and we'll kind of get my initial impressions. All right, here we are. We are in the HP Reverb and back in the Microsoft Cliff House here. And, you know, I got to tell you, I haven't been in here in a long time, guys. I guess my Odyssey has been over there on the shelf collecting dust for quite a while now, because I got to tell you, I kind of miss this place. So, all right, first and foremost, we're not here to talk about the Cliff House. We're not here to talk about old headsets like my Odyssey Plus. We are here to check out the HP Reverb. And, you know, I got to tell you, right off the bat, man, the visual clarity is great. This is fantastic. It is truly a leap forward. You know, so far I have not seen any other headset sans my Pimax 8KX that looks this clear at all. So, you know, now there are a couple of trade-offs. You know, I got to tell you, no matter what I've done, I have tried and tried and tried to get rid of it, but there is this slight warping right in the center of the view. It's almost like a lensing effect. Fisheye is the best I could describe it. It just, but you know, it is something that over time I can overlook, like when I'm in a game, when I'm just tooling around here in the Cliff House. It is something that is easily forgotten. So I am not gonna say that it's perfect by any means, but it is something that I could, you know, let my brain get used to. Now, colors popping, blacks looking decent, you know, all the things that people worry about with these LCD screens. It's definitely not something that I would think that I would have to worry about with this headset. Everything is looking very nice, very crisp, very sharp, very, very good. So field of view slightly increased here. I can tell you it feels a little wider than my Oculus Rift S and my Quest. It's definitely nowhere near as wide as any of my Pimax headsets, but you know, obviously that's their claim to fame, is the wide FOV. But you know, Index, I have used the Index. I would say it's on par with the Index, you know, as far as field of view goes, but visual clarity knocking everything other than the Pimax 8KX out of the water at this point. So other than that, headset feels great. You know, like I said in the unboxing portion, I kind of think it's cool seeing me up there. But like I said in the unboxing portion, it definitely mimics the Oculus Rift, the original Oculus Rift design. It feels comfortable and familiar, and that's what I like. It's very lightweight, yet it doesn't feel cheap. The cloth on the front makes everything feel premium. Having the headphones right back where I used to always love them with my CV1 made all the difference in the world. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of other things to say. Lenses are good. I'm not noticing a lot of God rays here in the lenses. I definitely would still prefer, even if it takes a little extra weight. Guys, please, manufacturers, just go back to using non-Fresnel lenses. No more smudges, no more God rays. I don't know. That's my little rant for this review, but I'm so sick of Fresnel. So, screen door effect. I am seeing some screen door effect. However, I am not going to lie there. It is a very fine mesh. But I am seeing it. So, optics aside, you're definitely getting the higher resolution, but you are seeing the screen door. Now, that is another thing, though. It is so fine that if I really am not concentrating and looking for it, it does seem to just melt away in this headset. So, in a nutshell, it is comfortable. It looks great. What is holding me back from loving this headset? Well, you asked, I'm going to tell you right here. So, Windows Mixed Reality, nothing has changed, okay? I originally had the Acer. And thank you, Acer, for sending that my way back in the day. And then I bought the Samsung Odyssey Plus the first time it went on sale for $399, which I felt was a very good price for that headset. And all of them, they performed well when it came to the headset tracking itself. So that does make any of these Windows Mixed Reality headsets viable for Sims. However, where they fall flat on their ass, this one included, is the tracking of these controllers. As you can see, if I can kind of line it up here where you can kind of get my shadow here of the controllers. And oh, let me back up here. And you can see that I've got them stuck up there, and I'm moving my hands, but the controllers just stop moving because obviously the two cameras on the front of this unit cannot track them back there. So, in reality, Windows Mixed Reality, awesome, guys. You were first to market with inside out tracking, and I'm not saying it works horribly, but with the tracking that we are now seeing on the Rift S, with the tracking that we are seeing on the Quest, the gone are the days of the controllers sticking when you just raise them above your head. So I implore anybody, Windows Mixed Reality, maybe you guys got something in the pipeline with more cameras on here, or maybe even, opening up some sort of Steam external tracking, which still, in my opinion, is the best. But the tracking is where this headset just loses it. And for Sims, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome for flight and driving sims. I really do, because you're not having to track the controllers. When the headset is just tracking the world, it does phenomenally well. It's when you try to track the controllers. So I think that's enough for me ranting about it. You've heard my thoughts now. It's comfortable. It looks great. It just suffers from being a Windows Mixed Reality headset, and it suffers from all of the problems that come with being a Windows Mixed Reality headset. So I'm going to try out some gameplay, and then we'll wrap it up with some final thoughts. Alright, so let's do a little gameplay with the HP Reverb here. So, before I landed my butt in the cockpit here, I did try a few other genres of gaming, some FPS, some action stuff. And, right here, right in the beginning, before I even start blabbing about the headset and how great it looks and ooh and ah, I'm just going to get it out of the way. And I think I've already probably said this in the review before, but it's Windows Mixed Reality, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The controller tracking, it just isn't there with the two cameras, and that is unfortunate, because I got to tell you, visually, this headset is freaking phenomenal.
I mean, wow. It really, really makes a huge difference. And that's why its redeeming quality is going to be sims like this. You know, I'm going to try it in some driving sims and some flying sims and terrestrial flying sims as well. But, man, this is, I've never seen Elite Dangerous look this good. So, alright, let's go up to the surface here. Oh man, the scale of everything is just fantastic. Now, admittedly, like I said, I haven't been in this game in a while. It's been a while since I hauled old battle chair here out of mothballs, but man, I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited to see it again like this. This is great.
Blocking bay access is a crime. Don't risk annihilation. Make way.
Alright, I don't want to do that. So, alright, let's get in the air here. Launch.
Initiating. Loading configuration. Powering engines.
Landing complement is engaged. Follow the greens on your way out.
Launching.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Nice. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, God, I forgot how much I love going out of that mail slot. So, alright. Clear mass lock.
Afterburners engaged. Transferring power to engines. Stand by.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, here we go. Let's get into frame shift and then we'll talk a
Power
little more about the
equilibrium
heads up here.
restored.
Alright, boom, there we are. We are now at cruising speed. So, alright, man, first and foremost, wow. Just wow. You've already heard me say it about 1,000 times already. The resolution bump in this headset is legit. It is totally looking almost on par with my Pimax 8KX. I mean, that one is true 4K per eye, and it does show it, especially with the reduction of the screen door effect. I would say this is on par with my Pimax 8KX when I've got it in scalar mode and low FOV. You know, that would be about the equivalent of what I'm seeing here. But other than that, man, this looks good. So space looks black. No problems there. Colors are popping. All the display here looks very, very nice in 3D and holographic. Nice. Very nice. Pluto, you're a planet again. Kill a little time here. Voyager. right, guys, there you have it. You have heard my thoughts on the HP Reverb here, and I gotta tell you, I actually like this headset. I love everything about this headset other than the fact that it is a Windows mixed reality headset. It's just got poor controller tracking, and all of them do. We know that. Now, during the filming of this, something awesome happened. You guys may have seen over the last couple of weeks, HP has now teased the HP Reverb G2, and man, I tell you what, I don't have a lot of information on this yet, but from the tease that I saw, I think it's going to be what I was alluding to in the review. Basically a Reverb with Steam VR tracking. I mean, it's a culmination of HP, Microsoft, and Valve. So you put it together. I'm telling you, the breadcrumbs are there for us. But if we were to see something like the HP Reverb come out at a decent price with Lighthouse-based tracking and decent controllers, man, let me tell you, that headset would be amazing. So I'm going to keep eyes out for more news on this. I'm going to keep pressing my contacts over at HP for more news on it. And as soon as I know something, so will you guys. But for me, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks HP for sending me the Reverb. I will put it to good use. And I will see you guys in the next one. This is Don, signing off.